After 4 years of marriage, I lost my marriage. After 4 years of sacrifice, after 4 years of crying, holding, and enduring everything. Hello, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time of seeing my face, my name is Precious, and please subscribe, turn on the bell notification so you won't get to miss any of our videos. So today I'm here with a very beautiful and important topic, and we need to talk about it for those of us who are in a distance marriage and distance relationship. And I know sometimes it's frustrating. Sometimes you feel bad. You feel like, oh my goodness, I've made the wrong choice, and you keep crying all night. Sometimes you shed tears, you hug your pillow and all of that. I understand how you feel. Why? Because me too, I'm in this same position. I'm still in the same shoe with you. And trust me, if you are able to, hold yourself or the situation of things around you, at the end of the day, you scale through and you will end up enjoying your marriage. But when you look at what is happening, what people say, or listening to side talks, or what people have said to you or anything, at the end of the day, you end up losing the marriage you have built. And then at the end of the day, you start crying. After 4 years of marriage, I lost my marriage. After 4 years of sacrifice, after 4 years of crying, holding, and enduring everything, I lost things. That breaks distance marriage or distance relationship is the fact that, because today, if you look well, there are many people who was there, and at the end of the day, they say, no, I cannot do it anymore. And why? Because they don't have the ability to continue. They don't have the ability to keep their home the way it should be. Number one thing is that women these days, you end up accusing your husband or end up accusing him of cheating. And at the end of the day, sometimes you find out that this man is not even cheating. You are just assuming that he is cheating. Why? Because you as a wife or you as a husband, because you're not living together with your husband or with your wife, does not mean he or she is, doing things at your back just because you're not seeing him or her. Okay, one example is that there are sometimes you will send message to your husband on WhatsApp, or even call is not going through, or sometimes you send message, the message deliver, and he did not read it, or he read it and did not respond immediately. Your mindset to be that, oh my goodness, this man is probably with another woman. He is not taking my calls. He is not responding to my messages. I have just a series of messages. What could he be doing? He's with another woman. Why do you have to have this mindset? Why do you have to think that each time he does not pick your call or respond to your message or even call you back immediately, it simply means that he is cheating? No. Sometimes just think about it. What if it's in a bad condition or in a critical condition at that moment? What if what he needs at that moment was your prayer, and then all you have to do is accuse him? Okay, so I'm this type of person that my husband, this is how I'm able to keep my own home. This is how I'm able to maintain my own distant relationship. If I send my husband a message and he does not respond immediately, or if I call him and he's not going through, I'm always so worried. Why am I worried? I'm not worried because I felt like he's with another woman. I'm not worried because I felt like he's doing something wrong somewhere. But I'm worried because I'm thinking of what situation could he be in. And all I could do at that moment is go on my knees and pray to God to please protect my husband, guide and protect him, lead him to the right path. Any evil formed against will never prosper. That is always my prayer for my husband, for him to prosper. So you don't always have to, accuse your husband or accuse him of cheating, which all the time is not about cheating, but it's about how you pray for this man. You don't need to keep accusing him, keep pushing him, because sometimes when he's not doing it and you're pushing him, accusing him of doing it, at the end of the day you find out that he is doing actually that thing, because anything you say with your tongue, if you're actually interested in negative things, and at the end of the day see that those things are manifesting. So what you have to do is please, when you try to reach your husband and it is not going through, go on your knees, pray for him, and things will work out well. Hand him over to God Almighty, because only God can take charge. It's not about the cheating. So the second one is that Stop listening to side talk. Yes, I mean, you need to stop listening to what people say. I've had a series of things like this. Like, I have a friend who was once in a distant marriage. Right now, she's with her husband, and as at the time she was not with the man, just because the man came to Nigeria, got married to her, and went back, and people started gossiping, and because of her abroad husband, and you don't come, they don't come marry you, he don't go back, he don't abandon you for here, he's there with another woman. And at the end of the day, you see that what people are saying, you keep listening to them, you feel bad, you feel like, oh, it is true, what they're saying is true. Trust me, you don't have to listen to them. You don't have to listen to them. You just need to, face life, like do things in your own way, the way you believe. Because at the end of the day, they will still talk. At the end of the day, people will still talk. People will still talk. People will still, they will still want to discourage you. I could remember when I got married to my husband. Why? Because I married a man that I've never set my eyes on before, a man that I know nothing about. In fact, we only dated for like 3 weeks to 1 month, and then we decided to get married. Not physical dating, I never saw him before, just online, like we just chatted and make call, video call, and all of that, and we tried to end up together. And then the advices I was getting them was, how can you marry a man you've not seen before? How can you do this? How can you do that? They keep talking and talking and talking. Why? Because they wanted to, discourage me. They wanted me to, stay away from the man. But at the end of the day, I didn't listen to them. And where did it land me today? I never regretted those actions I took. I feel like I made the best decision for myself, because today I am enjoying my marriage, even for the fact that I'm not still with my husband, but I'm happy for the kind of man that I got married to. So in this case, don't listen to what people say. Some of them will be like, the man is there with another woman, he's there with children, he has given birth to other children, and you're here. Yes, I'm not saying that there are no cases like that. There are cases that men flee from abroad to Nigeria to marry a Nigerian woman, deceive them, and at the end of the day, you find out that this man has a wife there, and at the end of the day, your marriage will just end just like that. But what I'm saying is that if you know the kind of man you marry, why are you bothering yourself? Why are you listening to what people are saying? Why do you have to listen to them? You are the one wearing the shoe. You know the kind of man you marry, because if you don't know, you will not get married to him. Yes, I beat my chest and I can say that yes, I only spent few weeks and months with my husband before I got married to him. Of course it is. And that within those days, those weeks, I already know the kind of person he is, and I was comfortable with him, because if I was not comfortable with him, I would not get married to him, you understand? Yeah. And some people will say, it's because of money. Not because of money, my dear. It's not because of the money, because with money, if marriage is not going to work out, it's not going to work out. It is your heart, it is what you want. Your happiness matters a lot. The whole thing is that you, as a woman, as a man, stop keeping secrets for your husband or your wife. Why are you being secretive? Even the Bible said the man will leave his parents and join with his wife, and both of them will become one. The Bible did not say two. So if actually you love your wife or your husband, why keeping secrets? Because most of the time, secrets is one of the things that destroys home. It's one of the things that destroys marriage. You're doing something and you don't even want your husband or your wife to know about it. And at the end of the day, you see that this man will find out about what you have done or what you are doing. Him finding out means that you don't trust him, because if you trust him, you won't be keeping a secret from him. So trust is one of the things to build in your marriage. Trust your husband. Husbands, trust your wife. And no secret. Being secretive will not help you. It will at the end of the day end up breaking your homes. And that is not what we pray for. All you have to do is, do things. When you want to take any action, tell your partner. If he or she is comfortable with it, then go ahead. But when you tell him and he or she is not comfortable with it, then forget about it. You want to go out, you want to go anywhere, you have something to do, inform him first. Let him know that, okay, I'm going to so place today, and this is what I do. I do not keep anything away from my husband. There are some things that even when I want to do it, I don't want to tell him. I feel like, oh my goodness, I'm hot. I feel like I'm keeping this away from myself because I see him as myself. So I don't keep secret from him. All you have to do is open up to him, tell him that this is what you want to do. And if he's comfortable with it, he will support you. But if he's not comfortable with it, and he said, please don't do it, then don't do it. You both need to work hand in hand, because even the Bible said two cannot work together except they agree. So if both of you did not agree to end up together as husband and wife or to be in a relationship, there's no way it will work. But because it was a mutual understanding between the both of you, then that is why you're together today as husband and wife. And so you have to do things as one and not as two. So that is one of the most important things to keep your home or your distance marriage or distance relationship in order. The next thing is misunderstanding. There is no marriage, I can tell you. Even people who are living together in the same house, couples or partners who are living together in the same house, I can assure you that there is no way they will stay without having issues, without having misunderstanding. And if two people who are living together, who are seeing each other every day, can have or could have a misunderstanding, who are you then to, stay in a distant relationship without having issues in a day or as in throughout the period of the time you guys are not together? It's possible. Anything is possible. Now there are misunderstandings in marriage, in relationship. You are born to have issues because there is no way you stay together you don't have issues. One or two things might bring misunderstanding between the both of you. But now the most important thing is how the both of you come together to handle it, because the most important thing is your thinking, your sense of humor. You don't need to, because I'm angry with my husband, I'm not going to call him, I'm going to end the call, I'm going to block him. Yes, I've had this there's this marriage that I've come across, like a friend of mine. Each time he has issues with his wife or anything, the wife will just block him. And maybe after sometimes when the woman is calm, you won't block him. Guy, this is marriage and not friendship. This is marriage and not a relationship. Your bride price have been paid. You both agreed. You've done marriage both in church, court marriage, and all of that. So you are not one. So even if you have issues with your husband, that does not mean you have to go and block the man, or the man has to block you. Blocking is not a way to solve the problem. Yes, I do have issues with my husband, but there is one thing I've never done: blocking my husband or hanging the call on him when we are having issues. We might quarrel on phone, talk. I'm a talkative. I talk too much. When you get me angry, I talk. And sometimes we just keep quiet and listen. He doesn't want to exchange or start talking with me or start saying things that will hurt me. So sometimes when I talk, after talking, trust me, I will never end the call on him. I will not end the call. He will not end the call. We'll get angry, and then the phone will be like that on video call. It's going to be like that for after some minutes, everybody will be calm, and then before you know it, what you hear, sweetheart, how are you? What are you doing? And that will be the end of it. You are born to get angry. You are born to have issues, to get misunderstanding. But now the most important thing is, how do you handle it? How do you hold yourself? How do you come together as one to settle this misunderstanding? That's one of the most important things. You don't need to start acting, forming big, and he has to apologize to me first. Yes, sometimes too, I'll be like, so you will not apologize. Like sometimes, if me and my husband, even when we start talking already, like after having issues and we're already in good terms talking, I will be like, so you will not apologize for what you did. He will be like, what did I do? And at the end of the day, he will just say, okay, sorry, and everything is okay. You don't have to, start feeling big, and you have to come and apologize first. I have to come and apologize. Nobody is too big or too small. Apologizing will not even take out any hair from your skin. You understand? So just say sorry, and both of you are good. Move on and live your life the way it is. Forget about the negative things, because things will happen, anger and everything. encourage each other. All you have to do is like keep encouraging yourself. Tell yourself that no matter the negativity, at the end of the day you will skate through. Because at the end of the day, by the time you will move to go and meet your husband, oh my goodness, you'll be like, wow. So at the end of the day, we made it to this point. Yeah, of course you made it to this point. So in all, I'm just trying to let you know that you should stop listening to what people say. People will tell you, and sometimes your husband does not pick your call, or he does not call you immediately. He sees your call, does not return your call immediately. You go and tell your friend, hey, my husband is not picking my call. Why are you telling your friend? That's a third party. Figure it out yourself. You don't need to go and start telling a third party. At the end of the day, she's there to discourage you, like, he's doing something there. He's with another woman, and at the end of the day, you start feeling bad. Or your wife is not picking your call. This is vice versa, not just for men, not just for women, it's for the both genders. Your husband or your wife is not picking your call. You can't tell your friend, or you can't tell your brother, or can't tell your sister. And at the end of the day, they are there to discourage you. To tell you, your husband is doing something, and they say, who told you that? Who said so? Who said so? Everything is in your hand. How you handle your home is how your home will be built or kept. You don't need a third party. You don't even need to listen to what people say, because no matter what, they will still gossip. If you are doing good today, living with your husband, trust me, gossip will still come. If you are not staying with your husband, gossip will still come. So as long as the gossip will come, you don't need to worry yourself about what they say. All you have to do is concentrate on your marriage, because at the end of the day, people will talk. Because I've had like series of issues, people like friends who got married in Nigeria and their husband is abroad, and why the man is working it out for them to go there and join them. At the end of the day, you see people talking about them. The man is there, he has left you, remove your mind, this and that. Of course, exactly the same thing. Sometimes I will just say, and a friend will just send a voice note or call me, hey, precious, you never still go join your husband. Now, waiting they happen now. And at that moment, I want to feel bad, but I will just hold myself. I will be like, oh, they don't know. It's none of their business. And sometimes I would want to reply, but I just ignore. I've never replied to any of them like telling them, hey, what is your business, or start cautioning them, what is your business? Stay away from what concerns me and face your business. I never say that, but I just say, oh, no problem, don't worry, I'll meet him very soon, and that is it. But me, I know what me and my husband, we are actually working out for ourselves. So you don't need a third party. You don't need what people say. You don't need what they say or anything that is going on around you. You don't need it to be able to make your home stand. By the time you start listening to them, you will break your marriage. You will end up losing things, something you've built. For the past 4 years, I've built my marriage for the past 4 years. I've sacrificed for the past 5 years. I've done for the past 3 years. I have cried, hold my pillow alone all by myself. You're crying. I've done this all for the fact, and at the end of the day, it has ended just like that. You'll regret it. And trust me, those people who were talking, they will still be there to laugh at you. They'll be there to open their teeth. Most of them will come as if they are there to support and all of that. But trust me, in their heart, they are so happy that it has happened that way. And they're not telling you, I told you that time. I told you, you don't believe me. I told you, you don't believe me. Who told you that? Who told you? Who told you? You don't need to believe them. Face your fear, face your marriage. And at the end of the day, you will get through. You will enjoy your home. You will even feel better. In fact, you will feel good. And this is what I have for you guys today. Please don't listen to the negativity of people around you. Face yourself and face your home. Make it beautiful the way you want. And at the end of the day, God will show you the right way and scale you through. And thank you very much for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, turn on the bell notification so you don't get to miss any of my videos. I really appreciate for those of you, all the old subscribers who always come back. I really appreciate. Thank you very much.